The bells tolled at noon, though no hand pulled their ropes. Their echoes rang across the valleys, the sound more like a shuddering scream than a hymn. Farmers abandoned their plows, children dropped their games, and priests froze mid-sermon as the air thickened, trembling with a force no eye could name. The sky opened, not with clouds parting, but with the heavens tearing, ripped like wet parchment. A brilliance poured through, not sunlight, but something older, sharper, a light that made men's eyes bleed and cattle shriek until their throats tore. From the rift descended a silence, the kind that pressed against the skull until the blood in the ears pulsed like drums. Then came the voices. They did not speak with tongues, but their words were felt within the marrow, within the thin strands of thought. The chosen rise. And rise they did. The devout screamed as their flesh split into burning seams of gold, their feet dragged from the soil by invisible hooks. Bones cracked and lengthened, eyes hollowed and filled with radiance until their humanity was stripped away. Husbands clawed at wives as they were wrenched skyward, mothers clutching infants only for their arms to close on air, their children yanked into the void like offerings. The unchosen remained. Some fell prostrate, believing still, though their prayers were swallowed by the empty ground. Others raged, hurling stones at the brilliance as if they could wound eternity. Cities collapsed into chaos, fires rising, churches stormed, altars shattered, as the forsaken realized that salvation had passed them by. Above, the rift pulsed. The ascending multitudes were not greeted by choirs nor thrones. They were torn further still, their golden shells unraveling into threads of song, their voices woven into the great screaming light. They did not ascend to paradise. They were consumed into it, dissolved until only the brilliance fattened and grew. On earth, the air stank of ozone and charred skin. Shadows lengthened unnaturally, stretching like fingers across the land. And then the voices spoke again, this time only to those left below. The harvest is begun. The remainder shall ripen. The rift closed, but its scars remained burned into the sky. The chosen were gone, their families sundered, their homes ash. What lingered was a world no longer under the gaze of mercy, but under the patient watch of hunger. The rapture had come, but it was not an end. It was the first culling, the opening of a season.